cannon pistols, but here's Roy finding a great angle over top of the smoke. You know, he had the room to work with, and he made sure to make the most of it. Saw the chance, but hold on. There are way too many casualties stacking up versus Mad Lions here. Still, Shush, he's going to go for the mid-peak, and XANTARES. 2 health is what makes the difference. A-Core has to clutch this. They don't have bomb control. There's only 40 seconds, and God forbid, look at their health.
Yeah, this is an interesting puzzle. A-Core, he might know where the bomb is and has to come. Oh, they waited him out. XANTARES, dude. I can't believe he got that last kill. But, I mean besides that, that one, you know, it's just a brain gamer. He holds the angle. He knows they're going to come into window. The one before, I mean... Oh, Shush.
Yep, the thing with Shush, he is now ripe for the taking. Has to dodge the Molotov, so he's very much pinned into the corner. Searson's off down arch. Misses the first shot. A-Core is going to punish him for that one. Keto, low HP, no problem. 3, the way of Mad Lions, and things go from bad to worse for tabseN, but he is crawling in, and he taps A-Core between the eyes. 17 HP for Shush. That's it. tabseN's going to go and try and position himself for the 5-second stick defuse. It's down to the wire. He gets the kill, and there should still be time. Could pack a punch, but wow, Keto. Poor guy gets spammed through smoke. Here's Tizian's second rifle, and Searson does get his hands back on the M4. A T's gonna walk right past. Oh, more than one. Searson, 3K. Beautiful stuff from the back of Mini. Turns this round upside down, but can Asilian revert this? He's able to fall off of the hut, needs to find bomb. And he's got time to just chill if he chooses to. He extends out into the site. Oh, the player's through the wall, so it's an easy one for Searson. Get out from CT, so at least they find a little footing towards the site, but they'll have nothing to engage in fights once they round those ramp corners. Shush to tap the bomb, and you'd think that Big aren't going to let that slip past a second time, so here comes the peak, the lineup, and Keto putting on a showing for Big. Second pistol, and a grenade does so much damage already, but they're not going to let that stop them from committing. tabseN with the double tap, 3-piece, and even more, perhaps, on the cards, as A-Core is just on the other side of the smoke. That little bit of verticality catches him off guard. I like it. A-Core getting eyes into the bomb site. It's still a difficult 2v5 to fight back from. With Searson on their backline, it goes from bad to worse. He's just going to tap the head of Asilian. Important part of the round because he gets it back into the clutch. tabseN, can he do this? He has to whip back around. The second player scored sandbags, and the upgrade to the AK could be huge. A-Core's on his op, and tabseN's going to let this round breathe.
That's nuts. He's actually instantly making this giant rotation. Bomb on site, knowing A-Core is left over. This might be the smartest thing that he could do. Literally, A-Core is not planning this bomb. Plus, he can't fall back now for the rotate. And tabseN can flank in the 1v1. I would say, no chance he loses this. But A-Core, obviously scoping this out, not hearing a single thing, is going to wonder if that kind of rotation had been made. But he's not pushing through into B and now doesn't have the option to. We'll find out where he plants the bomb, how confident he is about where tabseN is.
Oh, it's exposed, but he's still very much tunnel vision forward. tabseN just finding the time to come around.
Bu video sponsorumuz ForceDrop. ForceDrop eğer şanslıysanız güzel CSGO skinleri kazanabileceğiniz bir site. Ve site bakiye yüklemelerinde benim kodumu kullanarak %35 daha fazla bonus elde edebilirsiniz. Üstelik sitede kontrat yapabilirsiniz, kazı kazan oynayabilirsiniz, Battle modunda başka insanlarla challenge yapabilir, hatta skinlerinizi upgrade ederek daha güzel bir hale getirebilirsiniz. Evet, örnek olması için sitede en çok beğendiğim kasalardan bir tanesi olan Random Covered Case'ten 3 tane açacağım. Hiçbir şekilde kâr edemedim ama M4'ümü de upgrade yaparak belki daha da güzel bir skin kazanırım düşüncesiyle upgrade edeceğim. 16 dolarlık M4'ümü 47 dolarlık AWP Asimov'a çevirmeye çalışacağım. Gayet güzel bir sonuçta ayrıldım buradan da. 30 dolar gibi kâr elde etmiş oldum. Eğer siz de şansınıza güveniyorsanız ve sitede bakiye yükleyecekseniz NSCSO koduyla tamı tamına %35 daha fazla bonus alabilirsiniz. Site link açıklamada. İyi şanslar, iyi günler.
Spots in the meantime have moved outside behind these smokes and once again are looking for A.
but Tizian up on the rafters now. All this entire A-side defense falls onto his shoulders, and he's dropped down into the A-side. And my word, does Tizian step up. He'll put down 3, and he makes this round more than doable now for Big. This was a 5-on-3 for Mouse Sports, suddenly turned in favor of Big, and Tizian just keeps on going. Now, Rops, another one of these weird vent rounds. Oh, geez, it's XANTARES getting dropped from it this time around. Now, Searson's going to try and set up to deal with the vent players. There's one. Give us another, Searson. Come on, I was bigging you up all day long, man, and I was saying, like, you're the guy to keep an eye on. Prove us right. No, he goes walking into the vent. Oh dear, Tizian now asked to step up in this clutch. The bomb is ticking away, and there's not a lot of time left on it. That volley is going to spread and maybe deny the defuse. That's bought Tizian crucial amounts of time. Someone's got to get on this bomb, and they've got to do it quick. Tizian trying to deny it, and what a play in through the smoke. It's all chaotic. It's all gone wrong, and Tizian cements it.
Go up towards Catwalk, in towards A, but Mousesports are ready for it.
Oh, Rops. Yeah, that's probably a little bit more than he bargained for there on the re-peak. Moxic will come in and alleviate some of this pressure out from CT. And he's looking to turn even more heads, but he ends up getting his taken off. This is still a doable round for Big. Tabson doubling up, and now these 3 players are all the walking wounded. Tabson left in the clutch, but he's got to land 1 bullet per player to pick this round up. Frozen and Rops getting into the site. The kit's dropped in CT, and oh dear, Frozen went for the kit. Rops was in the site alone, and the timing couldn't have been worse on that drop. Now sticking it, and a bit of damage done from Tabson.
The B rush, Complexity with 5 alive, coming fast into the site. Tizian is going to drop poison. The quick taps for the P2K. XANTARES, brutal stuff. Bomb dropped. Cole, where the hell do you go from here?
Oh, well, apparently you keep going into B. You don't really have any other choices.
Actually, like you said, Harry, they could have had a full buy. Keto could have dropped an AWP, Searson 2 M4s, and there would have been 5 guns, 2 AKs, and an AWP, and that would have been a really good buy. But Big want the utility behind it. They want the kits to follow, and so they will take an eco here. Even with this being an eco, they can still win it, and they're a man up right now. Blame, oh, he gets checked, but quick reaction, turns onto Tabson, keeps things in a 4-on-4.
Yeah, Searson trying to swing back into the connector, looking for this trade, and it's not the man he was looking for, but he'll take it nonetheless. However, while all this has gone down, Obo has opened up B, and for Tizian, the man tasked with trying to rotate in and hold down the site, you really don't envy his position. He's armed with only a deagle. There's no one else on Big really within earshot. Slowly but surely, Keto is getting in through CT spawn, so we'll be here. Searson, who's already on a double on this round, has crept up through the catwalk, and no one is aware of this. No one's watching it. Searson blindsiding Obo. Oh, and the follow-up. Searson is on for the ace. He had one of the 2 rifles in this round, and both of those rifles, by the way, are still standing. We needed them to be the heroes for Big, and they certainly are. Searson with the ace.
That would be lovely. Just about getting past Rush. He is going to mow down 2. Bomb drop needs to be picked back up on the balcony, and they'll go right past it. No one retrieving the package. They need the money, and they're not going to get anything in this round. Glock out for Tizian, finds a gun, but good luck getting past this point. Keto. Oh, through the smoke. This is still doable after all. Oh!
That's given them more than a means to get back into it, right? 3-on-3, there was even a world in which Complexity might have just saved, but now they are spurred on. Now they are looking for this. Tabson trying to answer the call, but he's only good for 1. It's Keto now alone to finish the work that Tabson so graciously started. And this bomb ticking away. Keto trying to play for the bomb tap, and he does swing out, deals with Obo now, just Config left to deal with, and Keto hits the shot. Big, who spoke too soon. Tabson gets tagged there by a deagle, still an M4 on Obo as well. The flash is great though, and Tabson is hunting these kills down. Obo does recover, and does get that trade. Tizian on the line, and Obo pressuring him. Now it only falls onto Keto. Someone's got to get on this bomb, and they've got to get on it now. Keto needs this clutch, and he finds the first man. Obo's off the bomb, and Keto's going to keep it on.
Chance in hell. And it's Rush takes him out. Meanwhile, Searson is going to continue to be a menace here, but it's not enough. 3v2, Obo and Blame F, left to their own devices here. Blame F, if he can work out middle, if he can find this kill on the rotator, that's going to open up this A site completely. He's going to go for the peek now, spots the legs, taps away, and finally Keto goes down. But what that's done is left XANTARES stuck in middle, and now a 1v1.
Ooh. It's the classic Trace. It's Cole without a util to cross long, but they've only got 15 seconds. Obo has to run for it. Luckily, XANTARES has missed the timing coming up catwalk, and that molly buys Obo more seconds to plant. XANTARES coming in with a molly of his own, pushes Obo out, and XANTARES is going to try and chase him down, but Obo is already posted on the angle, ready and waiting, and he's not going to get the shot. To take dry fights, Tabs is walking up through CT, and the AWP is the first point of contact.
Boom. Searson had the opportunity right there like a dove in the air. He's going to continue to deliver. Searson on 2. Will he go for 3? Yes, he will. Connects to the head of Poison.
Ooh.
And almost walks away with everything needed right there. Config not able to answer the call either. But albeit not a lot of investment right there, so let's keep that in mind. And while it looks cool, there's not a lot on the plate for complexity in that round.
It's certainly very hard to cross to the site there without flashbangs, but the key is you should be trying to focus on the plant. All those players were looking for the fight. All those players were wanting to trade.
Themselves kind of trapped in sight, though. Here comes Obo from long. He's able to take down XANTARES. Just leaves tabs, and don't underestimate this gentleman. There's your first shot. Looks for the second. Makes it look easy and convincing on Obo. Can he do the same for Config? He can! Tabson puts him up to...
He's trying to get into this gunfight. He does pull the trigger on the player towards Mini. And Searson down to the off, but Tabson, he's on the roof. And now he's got it into the 1 versus 1. They know where Nico was at. Tabson versus Nico. A clash of the gods. But a minute left on the clock means Tabson takes bomb and just heads up into the A site where he just tippity taps him down. XANTARES is near. That door's gonna swing. Oh, he lines up all 3. XANTARES, perfect timing, excellent spray control. He leaves BMAS all alone. 10 seconds to go. The Turkish delight says goodnight.
Leaving them on Brokey with Brokey looking extra Brokey right now. Only got a Mac 10 to his name. And the spray down comes out, and oh my god, that's it.
Just like that, big clan, gonna take.
Kenny S has ever been opping secret, or they have somebody downstairs stopping them from going outside. They have absolutely no information on the right corner of this map.
Ooh, there it is. Pearson hits the second. Nice. All right. I was going to say, he finally gets a good chance at Kenny. They go for the boost, and he's going to get him with just the 80 damage. How unfair. But seriously, he gets his op back on cycle and drops him. This is not the best chance we've seen Big have gun rounds, right? They had 2 entries once upon a time. That 3 versus 3, it faltered from them.
Oh, they're walking up to this.
Even with the first pick, maybe he gets another. They're going to go right into it. Oh, collateral. Searson, he's moving into this B bomb site now because unless the whole team is here, there is space to be made. Searson, the difference maker. He has more kills in this round alone than the rest of the map. It's fantastic. Searson acing.
You just ace a team that has $16,000 on every player. You know, those are high value targets. Kenny S, I love how he jumped up again. He was like, oh no, he's still up there. Damn, okay, it's a much better round. I think the first kills, I mean, these kills are kind of handed to him, but that's the kind of opera Searson is. He's right placed.
Or the elaborate wall bangs or just the well-timed frag grenades. They've always got some sort of jackknife to the situation. Tizian, he walks into the lobby, and there is still a T retreating back from that position. They are going to try to challenge Searson on the cross, and you can't afford to make this mistake.
Dude.
He hits that next one, too. This is just ridiculous. I mean, you've got to flash the guy. His scout shoots magnetized bullets or some shit, because it's uncanny what he does to these players.
It's like Smooya and NA. Nobody's flashing me. How am I supposed to miss?
He just wrecks face with this scout. So he's got all 3 kills this round. We saw him ace with the op on the first half. Now it's an eco CT side down 13-4, and he could very well drop these next 2 frags on top of it. Oh, are you unreal? This man is not human. Smoke fades. Oh, nice Molotov. Amanek, he's going to get called out on his position, but he lines them up, and he takes down 2 players. They called him out. He heard their name, and he goes away with 2 frags to his name. That's ridiculous, man. 96 damage versus him, and he still stops the tunnels hit.
Yeah, he's got some like evasion buff because again, they're 2 guys lined up waiting for him to peek that. They're stacked on top of each other. He somehow is able to live for 3-4 seconds, get to Nexa. Lone man on A, gets killed on cap by Tapson. A pure aim duel. It's suddenly a retake situation. Now Aminek's health comes into question. And Searson, oh my god, gets out-dueled by the M4 headshot instantly. 3-on-2 situation as they try to reclaim A. Big have pressed up to put the bomb down. But yeah, still Aminek, 4 HP.
Yes, well, he leaves CT spawn, doubles back to Xbox instead, and he will be the only player coming in off Cat, called out by Tabson. He tries to throw the flash over, they molly and peek. Tizian, he's going to decide to just try and crawl back to the bomb site, maybe get up in their faces. Aminek looking to be traded, and remember, he has only that 4 HP. He survived the Molotov, and he has still managed an additional kill. This time, he's just going to stick it, and Tabson, oh, it's just in time.
It's just in time. Aminek somehow starting out this round, I mean, by kind of like just a holy grace, is unable to get killed, has some kind of blessing on him, and then ends up almost winning it in the clutch. The 2v3 comes through, they pull it off. Rotates maybe, yeah. The site's going to be open. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. 3 headshots for XANTARES.
That's with an attempt to give them some free passageway over here towards outside. Looks like they could try and wrap into hell. That feels like the game plan here from Big. And early on, they deal with cold, but this is where Nico comes in and saves the day. He crunches onto these outside players. Big, I think they were looking to wrap into hell to assist with this this ramp push. Now these 2 outside players don't survive the journey, and a bomb plant will come through for Big. They've got it into a 3-on-3 regardless. Faye is going to have to try and retake this site in even odds.
Yeah, those split players may be dead, but now it's down to the bulk of Big to do the heavy lifting, and, well, what better men for the job? Tizian looking from the top of the site. Quick dink on Nika. It's a nice bit of damage that can get finished off, but Rain's pushed out first. He's got a trade. Keto gone. Tizian swaps sides, and to good avail, he's found himself another. Both low players here for FaZe, and they're going to get chewed up and spat out by Tizian. Nice round from Big.
Trapped down here in the cubby. Miss Shot does tap it down with the USP, not the follow-up onto Searson, and we're into the 1v1. Cold's error on the other side, and he's been so good for FaZe in these last few rounds. Always good for the clutch is Cold. The door swings open, but Searson has dodged it. Cold's missed his mark. Now trying to play around this time. Cold goes back in.
Side of it is the Molotov, and so FaZe nowhere is safe. Tizian is using their own trick against them, but Rain's so ready. He'll find him, and now it's a quick B play. XANTARES needs multiple kills, or this will be a lost round here against FaZe. Nice stuff. Oh, he's got a third. Quick tap for XANTARES. Bomb to it. They rotate Brokey's spawn side, but he doubles back, and Cold's pushed apartments. Perfect play for FaZe. They have a huge bit of real estate here as they just mow down these B push players. XANTARES will trade, but he should know there's a second man here, and he does. Players coming from the market, going to have a crossfire with that orb. There's nowhere to go for XANTARES. He is walking into death on either side. Nice kill. The spray transfer. He's so fast. He won't hit the shot. Cold has to play retake, and Rain's coming in from the market.
Yeah, and it's the fact he doesn't know where Rain is. But that nade's given up the aim of the game. Cold might just catch the positioning here, might just catch the timing. As XANTARES has looked away, Cold has pushed through the apartments. And XANTARES goes for the fight, gets it. Oh, now down to the 1v1. And even has time to get the reload off. Oh, XANTARES back up again. But Cole not able to deal the killing blow. XANTARES gets it, and he gets the clutch. 4 kills. That monitor, every inch closer he gets is an extra kill in the server. My goodness. This was 1v4 as he manages to get this one through the net and in for Big. I don't know, man. This is unreal. Of AWPs towards Connector. This is terrifying for Big.
Oop. Oh, he sees him.
Gets away with that one. Now a 2-on-4. Maybe still a chance, but it's going to be hard, right? With Brokey still alive back in CT, the sheer amount of pressure this man has been able to apply. He has been I think really, like, he's been the rock that has helped FaZe secure this OT. He's just been horrific to deal with back in CT. And his partner in crime, Rain, always doing such a good job of being in the right place at the right time. He's pushed down towards ramp. But this does leave Brokey all alone for the time being, as XANTARES has been able to isolate that fight. There's a CT plant available, and this is the safest route for them. They're very paranoid about Raid. He's not in Palace. He's pushed ramp. He's coming in for the retake. He's going to now wait, bide his time for his teammates to move into positions. And XANTARES, 3 in the round now. And still the gift that keeps on giving for Big. There's a man already past that Molotov. And for that, you're looking at coldzera, closing the distance, getting up to triple. Flash goes up and over, and Cold wins that fight. Now seyirson back in CT. Cold is not checking it. This time he will. And I think he saw him there on the jiggle. Oh, a little wiggle in. seyirson nails the shot. BMAS had a nade out. He smoked CT to try and give himself the defuse. He's sticking it. And seyirson's going to nail this shot. Big 16. They take the... And if this keeps going to OTs, if FaZe keep pulling it back, I am looking at a third map. So Big, they want to try and take this one by storm. They're going to give it their best shot. They get out in towards mid. Flashes early. Nico tries his hand at the peak, and this has given a bunch of fights over to Big early in this game. Brokey is gone. This man has been the reoccurring hero, and with him removed, it falls to BMAS and Rain in a 2-on-4 to keep the dream alive for FaZe.
It's a nightmare for FaZe Clan. 2 players against 4, but those are the rounds that Big were winning in high supply in overtime, and Rain wants to make that so. He's taking down Keto. B-play here. BMAS whiffs the shot, and that's going to be the game, surely. Rain has everything to do on the flank. They know where he's coming from, or know where he can come from, rather. No one's looking at Cat right now, but they're all turned in an instant. All look at his position. Bomb planted, Rain making contact, and this is for all the marbles. He can't pick him up. Big will take it. 22 rounds. It takes him a couple of overtimes. That was a 14-7.
Now they know the footsteps. XANTARES, Eagle. Oh, wow. He's gotten 3. How on earth? XANTARES shutting down the B play. tabseN removes Nexa. And my word, G2, they start sprinting to get through the door, and they are going to wish they never made that decision. Hunter last
lower, leaving abone and Kenny with a 2-on-2 in this site. Those are not good odds, though. XANTARES is watching the wrong way, and abone is going to take him down, leaving seyirson in the middle of the open. abone slaughtering on this site, and G2, they might have fight left in them after all. seyirson 1-on-2, worth giving a go at this point, but they are right above him.
Ooh, seyirson's caught the kill, and now a 1v1. seyirson versus Kenny. seyirson with his weapon of choice trades out onto the AK, hops on down. The bomb planted for main. Kenny playing this position, just playing to deny the defuse, and he's not able to do it. Big, they're going to grab this round. seyirson supportive flashbangs to help tabseN out. However, 2 players have already dropped into CT, and tabseN wasn't able to deal with Kenny, but Tizian, what? How's he managed that? He just picks up 3. We don't catch any of them, but there were players in CT. There were players on Cat. Tizian should have been dead to rights. He doesn't even have armor. He gets 4 in the pistol. And Big, they turn that around. That was 3-on-5 for the Big clan.
Let's look at this.
Look at this, right? 1, 2, oh, and a third. Man, that is disgusting. Tizian.
To make that so again.
Oh, this decision to go aggressive. It's either going to make or break this round, and he catches Hunter setting up utility. Now falling back, and he's been given precious time to get back into this A site and just go through the motions on this AWP. He'll remove another man. The flashes are good. They're denying seyirson these repeats. Oh, but he's in with a third. The moment the flash is clear, seyirson continues to light up this scoreboard. He knows that Kenny is trapped at Gandalf, and seyirson is on for the ace. He doesn't get it. abone denies that ace, but Tizian comes in with the trade immediately after, and Big, they continue to look so good on this CT side. Everyone's stepping up in spades right now. And that was such like a high risk, high reward play from seyirson. And getting that kill, it just throws the entire take into disarray.
Yeah. Oh no, oh dear, there it is, he's got it. And now G2, they're gonna flood the site, they're gonna commit, they're running him down, but Keto has got a lot of ammo, and he's gonna be putting it well placed, every bullet in the face. An ace from Keto.
On the back of this, they're likely not going to be aware that abone is also crouched down behind the bench right now. Missed shot from seyirson, it falls to Tizian, takes the first man down. Taps the bomb, tries to bait the peak. Amanek wrapping, and Tizian spots him, gets the kill. Limitations, and so we're going to be looking to guys like Searson, who have been delivering all series long to try and make a difference. And
they will here. Searson, though, is in position. Oh dear, he's got the shot, but he's not going to connect it. And Amanek takes him down. Tizian with a mow down on short with 2. Now it's up to the apartments players. Tizian getting burnt out from position. A chance for G2 to close this entire tournament in a 2-on-4.
Yeah, bomb plant found. Amanek and Nexa, they've got to do it. They've got to stand tall if G2 want to get this one over the line. It all comes down to this B retake, and 2 players in through the apartments for Big. Nexa gets the info that there's a guy here, but he swings wide and he finds Amanek. Nexa all alone, a 1v3, deals with the first. There's another man up in the apartments, and that's Tabson.
And now he's done it again in the third. Unstoppable. Searson, can he put a stop to Nexa? Yes, the bomb dropped. He turns around. Searson making a highlight reel for us. The smoke down as well. Jax could push past it. And oh dear, Searson needs to have his wits about him. The shots go through though. Gives away his position. Searson gets another. And this is pandemonium. They even have a further B push. G2 are not out the woods yet.
And no one knows this. Nexa's got an idea. He's looking at Cap, but of course, Searson's going to nail the shot. Amanek will get the trade. His AWP now has to shine through, and they're already in the site. Keto finds the kill, puts Big back in the advantage, but it's not plain sailing. It's not done yet. Hunter close in the market. Kenny gets the trade, and now we're into this 3-on-3. Kenny having his time to shine. He's had enough of the Searson show, and he wants us to remember Kenny S. XANTARES gets the trade. We're into a 2-on-2. XANTARES toying with Hunter, not giving the kill over. 40 seconds, and the round grinds to a halt. They wait for Tizian, and he'll get the kill. Jax left in a clutch to deny match and series point to Big.
That's such an excellent fake play for Big. This entire round was masterfully designed. A fake up A, a run up catwalk that initially looked like a con split to G2. And even though Tabson gets off the plant and goes wide, dying to Kenny, they're still going to win the round. Look at the wrap. Jax has no idea. He's being flanked by Tizian. Oh dear, he's got a kill. He's got a chance. But there's the wrap round. Down lower now. We've got 2 coming con side. G2 are triple stacked on A right now. And oh, that's a huge pick for Big. Jax gone in the palace. Here comes the push.
They're gearing up, they're getting ready, they're about to go. Hunter has to shut this round down with 3 players ready to come through con. Hunter needs a stand, and he gets dropped immediately. Tizian shutting down Nexa, looking to follow up, and it's all onto Kenny. He takes down the first, but that is it. Big, they take the series, they take the final, and they secure the championship run. The reverse sweep, they do it in overtime. Somehow, some way, Big, all the way from DreamHack Open Leipzig to get to this event in the first place. They've done it, and they take the run in the grand finals.
Wow, Searson, I mean, credit to this guy. He is an absolute